match in the tournament to decide brand new PGP Tag Team Champion. Making their way to the ring first, Ron Mathis and Aaron Williams, the Regulators.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Nosebleed Seats, hosted by the Magazine Crime Fighter, and glad to have gotten the heck out of this state for 4 days. 4 days of binge playing video games, pinball, and whatever else I can work with a joystick. But back to Central Illinois and the local pro wrestling scene, and coming to the ring, a new tag team. We are at Proving Ground Pro at the new Roots Event Center, just south of Petersburg. This building replaced the old Opry house that was torn down a few years ago, and now we've got this new facility built in its place. Now the ceiling is kind of low. I mean, there's the ceiling beams and then that bar across the middle. This venue could use a to the ground ring, but
from Paradise Falls, Nicky and Kerry Awful, Team IOU.
As I said, the Roots Event Center, this venue has a bit of a low ceiling, yes. Wrestlers will have to keep that in mind if they decide to ascend to the top rope and dive. But can actually jump up and touch the ceiling from the ring surface. So a lot of these matches at Proving Ground Pro for this particular event are going to be pretty much ground and pound and submission based. You're not doing much in the way of aerial moves. But in the ring, first coming in, team of Ron Mathis and Aaron Matthews, the Regulators. Ron Mathis is not a stranger to Central Illinois professional wrestling. He has wrestled in Central Illinois for IWA Mid-South years ago. Hasn't been back here in quite a while. Aaron Williams is new to this area. This is the team, the Regulators, and the opposition is Team IOU, who have been putting in a number of appearances in the Central Illinois wrestling scene of late. Kerry Awful and Nick Iggy. Now, this was from the March event, in the middle of a tag team tournament. Of course, we know the outcome of the tag team tournament, but we're going to pretend we don't know who won that tag team tournament for a minute. As this match took place about a month after. We're not going to be able to show every match from the tag team tournament that took place at Roots Event Center. Proving Ground Pro will be releasing videos from that show and prior ones in a steady stream basis. I don't know the frequency of match releases, but they posted on their YouTube page. Seem to have an argument between these two tag teams, as neither duo seem to be getting along, and now the teammates are actually trying to break this up. These guys are having an argument. Now one member of the team of the Regulators is going to the outside. I think we should take a quick break. We'll try to get this match started. We'll be back. Let's take a look at the weekend schedule. Catch reign of our superstar Jake Durden, the new tag team champions Team IOU, and the ladies tear it up in the ring at the happening inside the Lawford Theater, 220 West Main Street in Havana, Illinois, on Saturday, April 18th for Proving Ground Pro. Visit them on Facebook, PGP Wrestling.
Brought to you by at Hubner Tire in Petersburg, Illinois. You'll find a wide variety of tires for your automotive as well as recreational vehicle needs. So come on down to Hubner Tire, your tire people.
Are you a fair or festival organizer? If you're thinking of adding professional wrestling to your event, it takes more than just a $5,000 ring. It takes credible talent with years of training, skill, and experience. It takes quality production values. It takes credible promoters with knowledge of the independent scene, the resources to set up entertaining cards, and how to get fans in the door. Bring in just anyone without vetting their credentials, you could end up with an embarrassing disaster. The so-called talent may have no training, no ring gear, aren't family friendly, and some may even have a lengthy rap sheet. If you want live professional wrestling at your fair festival, don't get burned. Check their credentials before you book. A public service announcement from the Nosebleed Seats. You can contact us on Facebook for more information. Central Illinois Pro Wrestling. Catch new first-run episodes of the Nosebleed Seats TV on demand at its new location on YouTube. Just go to this easy-to-remember address, tiny.cc/the-NBS. That's tiny.cc/the-NBS. Alright, we're back to action here, and Ron Mathis comes in. Tries for a double clothesline, but gets an atomic drop for his trouble. And back to the outside he goes. As Regulators trying to figure out how to start this match against Team IOU. Well, while they're arguing at ringside, let's go over the card for Proving Ground Pro. And their YouTube page is youtube.com/PGPWrestleTube. Their Facebook page, facebook.com/PGPWrestling. Return to the Lawford Theater on this Saturday in Havana, Illinois. Card, Nelson, Mr. Nice, 6, or Nelson Nice if you prefer. Be taking on the debuting Omaha Chainsaw, Stephen King. Stephen King making his debut. I'm trying to figure out how they figure out who to bring in from these faraway places. Bring in new talent from Nebraska. Previous months it's been Indiana or Ohio. Now they're reaching out from the west part of the Midwest. Stephen King, of course, being inspired by the novelist, the horror novelist, Stephen King. Also in action, one-on-one, the ladies will go at it. Lucy Mendez will take on Paloma Star. As that match is being broken out of that 6-man that ended in DQ, unexpected DQ, as Lucy Mendez did not cover up her actions very well. Aaron Williams starting off with Kerry Awful in this tag team match. And Kerry Awful gets out of that armbar. Team IOU clearly, they refer to themselves as a boy and his dog. They were sort of, to me, sort of inspired by the Steiner brothers. Scott Steiner was the boy of the team, and of course his brother, the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner, kind of influenced by that a bit. And Aaron Williams with a front face lock on Kerry Awful. Kerry Awful going to turn around. First that armbar, takes him down, and works the arm, the left arm of Aaron Williams. Also in action, Jake Durden, the now former PGP franchise champion. Here's a takeover from Awful and into the ropes. Jake Durden is supposed to, his opponent has not been announced as of yet. Of course, a challenge had been previously issued to by Justice Jones. Justice Jones wants a piece of Jake Durden. I don't know if that match is going to be signed in this go-round, but we shall see.
Every time.
Kerry Awful with a headlock takedown of Aaron Williams. Team IOU will be taking on the Perfect Addiction, formerly known as Bragg and Swag, Barry Winkle and Randy Ray. Now, one member of each team has been battling injuries. Kerry Awful suffered a wrist injury, while Barry Winkle hurt his arm. He had to pull out of the match. He was supposed to wrestle Blake Bellicus at 0-1 a couple of weeks ago. He had to pull out of the match because of an injury he suffered at Powerhouse Wrestling in Streeter. So he's got a bad arm. Kerry Awful has a bad wrist. They are expected to still, the two tag teams will face off, but we'll have to see how the injuries play into the match. As Aaron Williams runs over to his corner. Well, they embraced in the corner, and I think the referee should count that as a tag and bring in Ron Mathis. Well, Nick Iggy's going to come in, and Ron Mathis comes in. Other matches that have been announced. Johnny Wisdom will be returning to PGP, and he'll be taking on Overload, Masked Overload, who was in the tag tournament. Zero Hype Guy Smith will be taking on the Red Hot St. Louis rookie Mike Outlaw, current holder of the Dynamo Pro Heavyweight title. Guy Smith, the holder of the Pinfall Wrestling Association Heavyweight title. Ron Mathis slams Nick Iggy's head in the corner. Ron Mathis taking over on Nick Iggy. Nick Iggy in a precarious position. Oh, he's biting him! He's gonna punch him in the corner, but takes a bite out of the head of Nick Iggy. And Iggy responds with a shot, and now more biting. Mathis! Gosh, acting like a cannibal in there. He's biting again. Ron Mathis, the cannibal. And Nick Iggy, I mean, that is illegal, those bites to the head. I don't know if he's trying to draw blood or what. Off the ropes. It's been a mess. Iggy, drop toe hold. Kerry Awful in. Drops the elbow to the back. Ron Mathis. Kerry Awful pounded away on Mathis. Mathis is a pretty tough customer. He is a veteran of the King of the Deathmatch tournaments. Harsh whip reversal. And Aaron Williams with a kick to the back, and Kerry Awful swats him away. There's a poke to the eye. Oh, he yanked down the arm across the top rope. Mathis! Arm breaker. Mathis is going to try and end this thing, too. As I tape this episode of the program, the entire card had not been announced. So there is more to come. You have to monitor their PGP Facebook page for the rest of the lineup. As I take this on a Sunday night, a couple of weeks before this event is to take place. And Aaron Matthews stomps the arm of Kerry Awful. Williams digging in that forearm into the shoulder of Kerry Awful. And Aaron Williams with a kick to the side of the arm, the shoulder of Kerry Awful. And Mathis will take advantage of a referee distraction as Nick Iggy comes in to protest. Blake Steele is not going to be at this event in Havana. He will be in Florida for Full Impact Pro and Evolve. So Blake Steele, aka Bellicus, traveling quite a bit. Shoulder throw from Aaron Williams takes down Kerry Awful here at the Roots Event Center in this tag team match. Just south of Petersburg. Just about where you get to the New Salem State Park. The Boy Scout Trail and Route 97, but this upcoming event's going to be in downtown Havana at the Lawford Theater. And a double stomp from Mathis. And here comes Matthews. And a kick to the shoulder. I think he was aiming for the face, but settled for the shoulder. Kerry Awful, that he's done some damage to. Now Kerry Awful is on the outside, right in front of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that shoulder gets thrown into the post. Kerry Awful in a bad way. And here comes a cover from Ron Mathis. And a 2 count. Lawford Theater, 225 West Main Street in Havana, Illinois. Bell time at 7 o'clock. Well, that's not all that's going on this weekend. St. Louis Anarchy having a doubleheader of shows in Alton Friday and Saturday in the Knights of Columbus Hall. Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling running in Millstadt, Illinois at the St. James Parish Center. I believe that is a fundraiser. There's a suplex from Kerry Awful. Midwest Impact Pro returns to Bellevue, Illinois at the Bellevue Plaza on Friday the 17th. Joey Grunge having quite a run up there in the Peoria area. See if they become one of the finalists for the Central Illinois Promotion of the Year. They did not make the cut as there was too many good contenders. And there's going to be even more contenders in the mix. So, used to be for Promotion of the Year, we'd have 5 promotions and just be able to fill 5 slots and not have to leave anybody out, but the Central Illinois wrestling scene is getting quite a bit more competitive, so we'd like to put everybody in as a Fed of the Year contender, but someone's going to have to be left out next year, and there's going to be several that get left out. And there's a tag to Ron Mathis. Pounds away at the head of Kerry Awful. And Mathis continues to work the left shoulder of Kerry Awful. Continues to damage it. I do want to note this is a 3-round tournament, so they gotta limit their injuries in the first and second round if they want to win this thing. Sunset flip from Awful, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that is not very legal, I'm afraid. And Nick Iggy tags in and takes down both members of the Regulators. Nick Iggy gonna run him into the corner. Irish whip into the corner. Mathis charges. Double stomp, blocked. Kick to the head. Sunset, well, slingshot neck breaker. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, break up. Aaron Williams comes in to save it. This is a single elimination. You only get one shot. If you lose, you're out. Nick Iggy, oh, into the face. Those boots to the face. There's a cover. Ref out of position. And a 2 count. Ref out of position. That could have been over. Shoulder block from Williams. Slingshot in. Tried for a sunset flip. Spin kick misses. Victory roll blocked. Backdrop over the to the apron and down. Down goes Nick Iggy, and a spin kick to the head from Aaron Williams. Oh boy, Ron Mathis to the top. Watch your head. Elbow drop. Connects. Managed to avoid the ceiling beams. And only a 2. Mathis thought he had it. Now it is hard to do any high-flying maneuvers in this venue. Oh, kick to the back. Rock bottom and a kick in the back. Here comes Aaron Williams. Going for a pile driver. He's going for a pile driver. Oh, he lost it. Aaron Williams was going for a different version of the pile driver. I mean, Tom Arson uses that particular version. He called it the Liberty Spike. And down face first, Nick Iggy. And recovers. Fireman's carry. Ron Mathis, reversal. Oh! Double underhook, powerbomb. Only gets a 2 count. Ron Mathis can't believe it. Now, Kerry Awful is probably lucky that Aaron Williams is not able to pull off that pile driver. That's damage to his neck that he does not take. And now Kerry Awful slugging it out with Mathis as Iggy and Williams battle it out on the outside, and Matt Williams goes into the post. Mathis off the ropes. Pickup! Iggy back in. Drop kick. Double team maneuver. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Done. Got him. Iggy and Awful advance. They are victorious in this long tag team matchup. 17 and a half minutes. Team IOU will advance. And eventually they will be taking on the Perfect Addiction, Randy Ray and Perry Winkle. And Mathis not really happy with the outcome of this matchup, as they are going home with nothing. Now the happening is this weekend, Saturday the 18th, Lawford Theater, 225 West Main Street in Havana, Illinois. IOU defending their titles. The ladies will face off. Lucy Mendez versus Paloma Star. Johnny Wisdom will be taking on Overload. And Guy Smith taking on Mike Outlaw. Mr. Nice taking on Stephen King. And it looks like Code of Honor will be shown. We're going to hug it out with the Regulators. Regulators concede that they were beaten by the better team tonight. Team IOU faced the Perfect Addiction, and one member of each team has got a major injury to deal with. So we'll have to see how the injuries play out. Winkle's arm injury and Kerry Awful's wrist injury. Neither will be 100%. Neither team will be 100% going in, so we'll have to see. One member of the team can get the person with a bad wheel in the match, do some damage, might get the win. We'll have to see. We'll see you this Saturday at Pre-Ground Pro. Good night.